All right, and the best highlights from this week were from Wembenyama and John Moran. What's going on? Hey, it is Wednesday and we are ready to go. We have workouts tonight. We got workouts on Friday. Then we got what's up to Teo Trujillo. I see you right there, man. And we got games on Sunday. Now I know I've been talking a lot about them, but these games are big. These games are big, and I will tell you why they're big in a second. All right. Firstly, we got our Houston, Miami, and San Diego spring and summer trips. Okay, that is April 26th for Houston, July 19th for Miami, and then July 26th for San Diego. Again, if you are a younger kid, you're just invited to the San Diego one. You're not even invited to the other ones. You can't even come to the other ones. But we got to have more of that. We got to have more of that, okay? All right. And what I mean by more of that is disallowing people. All right. We gotta push back, and I'll talk more about it tomorrow. But basically, it's this. All right. We are in a little limbo right now. All right. First, we started out with just a few kids in our program. Then we realized, well, okay, dude, we want to have like a team full of good players and a team full of bad players, because, you know, we can't mix them together. And that's actually true. There's actually some merit in that, because you can't pass the ball to the kid who can't catch. And also, you can't run your plays with kids who don't come to practice. So there needs to be two teams. But we were once way over here where we had just like a few players and we needed everyone just mixed in together. And we want to be over here where there's like two teams per grade level. You know what we have to do in the middle? The only way to get there is to endure the middle. And the middle means we'll have a lot of players coming to just one game. Think about it. If we have one team of 5 players, but you want 2 teams of 20 players, there will come a time when we'll only have 1 team of, let's say, 10 players or 12 players even. All right, and especially when kids don't show up throughout the year. So the more that you show up, the quicker that we'll get there, because we'll pack the games and then we'll realize that we need 2 teams. But if we, let's say, have 2 teams, which we've tried before, and then you have soccer, okay, well, who plays when you're not there? Well, we need one of these guys? Well, now we're mixing the players back together. So we'll talk more about that tomorrow. But that's why I like this, because it hints at that. You're not invited to the other one, so you better make it to this one. You better make it to this one, small kids. That's San Diego. There's no reason to not go to San Diego, because San Diego is exciting. But not as exciting as Miami. And, well, it is more exciting than Houston. And the order it should be like Miami's the most exciting, then San Diego's nice, then Houston is like... Houston's Houston, I guess. I don't know. It's okay. The tournament's really cool, though. But, yeah, so make sure you guys sign up before February 15th to let us know that you can come. At least get that $200 in. You can pay the rest of the fees later. What's up, Kieran and Declan Loud? All right, so that's that. Moving on to our tournament. We got our tournament stuff up this weekend. Let's make sure that we're signed up for that. Yes, and what I just said was because of the tournament. We're going to have a lot of people there for the games, but the only way that we can ever have 2 teams is to endure having too many for these games. All right, because we want to go from having 5 players for a team to having 20 for a grade. That means that we're going to have some time when we're in the middle, and it's going to be like, yo, I didn't sign up for a game in time. Or, whoa, there's 12 kids on our team. Yes, this happens. This is a good thing. And after we're beyond it, you know what we're going to have? This is actually the cool part about the program. Again, I've already done this program before. You're going to have 2 teams per grade level. And then, actually, it's not 2 teams per grade level. What it was we had, let's say, a 5th grade team, 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade team. Those were our local teams. Not crazy local teams. And then we had a 5th through 8th grade elite team, right? There was 5th graders on it, 6th graders, 7th graders, and 8th graders on it, but they're all on our elite team. Those players played for the elite team against 8th graders, and they got their butt kicked all the time. But the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade teams, they would always struggle to get 5 players for their games. So I told the elite teams, hey, if there's spots taken, if there's spots open, that you could take up the spots if it's 24 hours before the game. So that's what they did. And especially the 5th and 6th graders, because they were like so tired of playing against the 8th graders. They were like, I get to play in the 5th and 6th grade? That's my grade. So they would do that, and they would murder teams. Yes, they got better by playing against the 8th graders, but they loved to play those 6th grade games. I didn't like them doing it, but we needed them. And I was like, just can you make sure to pass the ball to the local team players so we don't get them quitting? And we called those teams our Make Me Money teams, right? So that's the most awesome time, because if, let's say that you're a 5th grader, you can play on 5 different teams, dude. The 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and the elite team. And that's what we want to get to, but we can't get there without this little time period where it's like, oh my God, all these guys are on the team. But we'll try to keep the best players in, because the worst players don't want to be in there without you. So we're going to rotate them in around you. So what that means is you have to figure out a way to get them to score. And if you can do that, you're a great player. Now, you're not a great player yet, so we'll be tough. So let's see what you guys have. There will be kids in there that don't ever come to practice. We just need teams. We just need money teams, and then they will pay for our elite team, and they will subsidize that, and then that will make things amazing. So get through this moment, and if I were out there, I could get a 1st grader shot in a freaking high school game. Okay, so I know that you're not quite me yet, but you can work your way toward there and understand that it's just another failure in the step of success. It's a good thing. Like, dude, you weren't supposed to succeed, but you tried your hardest to figure out a way to get them shots, to figure out a way to still win the game and make everyone happy. It's impossible, but you might as well try. So that's all the stuff. Make sure that you follow our tournament page. All right, that is on this page right here, Limitless Hoops. You just click right there on monthly tournaments, and then it'll bring up the current schedule. And then you can see all our videos. I'm going to add highlight videos to every single game. And then you can see all the game schedule right there. If you can't see it, it's right here. All right. And those are the games. Our first games are early in the morning. As we win or lose, we'll play in the evening games right there. Make sure that we win these games. And I'll tell you why. This is very important. I'll tell you why we need to win these games. Every time that one of these people wins, besides us, I have to pay the team $200. I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I'm going to be straight up with y'all. We got 5 divisions. I got $1,000 that I got to pull out of my pocket. Okay, we got to win the 3rd grade division. That will save me $200. We got to win the 5th grade division. That will save me $200 more. We got to win the 6th grade division. And that will save me $200 more. We're not in the 7th grade division, so that was an automatic loss. Unless another team beats the signature team, there's a signature team in each one of these. Up to 2 signature teams. They can't win. If someone else wins, then they don't get it. Then there's the 8th grade one. We got to win that one. I think that we can actually win these, but it's going to be tough. But there's a chance. We're not playing against anyone like amazing. So, if you can win it, baby. But if you don't, it's okay. I'm just saying I won't be able to eat ever. Yeah, you heard me. I'm going to starve. Look how skinny I already am, guys. Come on, win the games. Okay, that's all that I had. That's all the coaching that I had for you. And I also got to tell you one more thing. This little video that I made, I accidentally left out one of the teams. I put the Raptors in there. I put the Jags in there. I put the Lions in there. But I made this at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I couldn't find the Uptown Ballers logo. They didn't have it. I didn't want to make one, and I couldn't email her. So because it was 2 in the morning. So I made it, and she's not included. That the lady that runs their team. I told her about it, and I said, please don't have a chip on your shoulder like Michael Jordan would. Please don't, because she's going to tell her team, they left us out of the logos. We got to go out there and kill them by 90. So we got to beat the Uptown Ballers. They're going to be coming at us because they were left out of the freaking logo montage. Oh, chip on their shoulders. Anyways, moving on to the quote of the day. No. Before the quote of the day. My bad. We got one more thing to talk about. That's our basketball league, okay? And I still have a dream.
If you can't fly,
oh yeah. That's that page. Okay, no. We have a basketball league coming up, okay? And we also have tournaments, but we also have a basketball league, okay? The league will be anytime from 9 to 4 in the afternoon. The basketball tournaments will happen from 4 to 8 at night throughout the month. All right. In the meantime, we got to figure out exactly what we want to do. So we're waiting for teams to sign up, but I will put those games that we have online soon. Okay, they will start on the 20th. So the week after this the tournament that we're gonna have, the league games will start up. There will be a game for the little kids, the middle kids, and the older kids every single week. We only have one team right now, but other teams are signing up soon. They just tell me that they are, so we'll see who's in the league, and just heads up for those league games as well. They'll be random at first, but we'll get it going. All right. That was all I had to talk about. Now we talk about the quote of the day. The quote of the day is, work beyond what's demanded. All right. Someone told me one time that if you and the worst player on the team are working out the same amount of hours, like you guys show up to practice when they say to show up to practice, you're not doing enough work. You're only doing the work that was asked of you. Literally, that was what was asked of everybody. That is what was demanded of everybody, and you're only gonna do that work and nothing else. That means that you're working as hard as the worst player on the team. Is that a good thing? Does that sound like a good thing? Does that seem like a good thing? Do you think that's a good thing? No. The answer is it's not a good thing. All right, it's not a good thing at all. All right, what you want to do is to work beyond what's demanded. Okay, so it's a very, very simple quote, but just understand it. All right, just understand that you can't just do the bare minimum. All right, even if it's a lot, even if you're dude, my team always works out, man. They always ask me to work out. You still got to do extra, at the very least, for the sake of principle. You just so the worst player on the team knows he's the worst player on the team and he's not you for a reason. That you get playing time because he isn't for a reason. And if you are the worst player on the team and you're working harder than everyone else, then you shouldn't be there. But if you're working the same as everyone else, then you deserve to be there. Don't be like, oh, I work the same as everyone else, should I get the benefits? No, because you're not working more. Working more is the goal. So that's the quote of the day. Work beyond what's demanded. All right. Moving on to our itinerary for the day. All right, this is the part that everyone came for. This is the part that you guys love. This is the part that we're here for. Let's do it. All right, the homework that you're supposed to be doing that's going to be happening that we're going to be going through during practice on Friday is the back down series, pick and roll rescreen, Statue of Liberty, 2-ball catch layups, dowel jumps, and peekaboo shots. Peekaboo shots. All right, that's everything that we're doing on Friday. Make sure that you guys do it on your own so that we don't have to explain it. And I'm gonna try to just go straight up today. We're gonna go have a really hardcore day today because I have an extra coach helping me out. All right, so get ready, and I eventually want every single practice like it's gonna be tonight. So get ready for it. We're gonna be ultra intense. All right, and this is the stuff that we will be intense about. One is the one-on-one no steals, no blocks, then make 15 threes in 3 minutes, line jumps and shots, tap series, 21 by 3 jumps, and then quick ball touches. And just to see some of those, we got them right here. One-on-one, no steals, no blocks. All right, playing one-on-one game, and we might keep this one going just in the corner, with one basket dedicated to just this game. Make sure that you don't foul them, that you don't steal it from you, that you don't block them, but you still play defense. If you make it, you keep it. All right, make it, you keep it. If you stop them, then you get it. All right, so make sure that you guys understand. One-on-one, no steals, no blocks. I don't want layups off this either. Just jump shots. Next to one, we got make 15 threes in 3 minutes. We're gonna give you guys 3 minutes. That might be the whole rotation right there. Just 3-minute rotations, and you'll have a chance to make 15 threes to see how many times that you can do it. We'll have to do line jumps to shots as a group, however, but everything else can be done on the rotation. Alright? So let's just make 15 threes in 3 minutes. Can you do it? Alright, next one is line jumps to shots. 8 different line jumps. We'll do this one as a huge group. This will be our big group one. We'll probably start out like that. And then don't forget there's 8 different types of jumps. And we're going to just go through it, tell you when to go, tell you when to jump. And this first one to make 2 shots, first one to make 1 shot, first one to bounce it in. We just make up whatever because it's all about the line jumps. You want to jump as fast as you can so that you can get faster, get quicker, get stronger. Okay, so make sure that your feet are squeaking on this one. That's why I'm speaking directly into the mic so that you hear me. Make sure that your feet are squeaking on this, so bring your nice shoes, boys and girls. Alright, so that's that. Moving on. We got our tap series. Moving forward, we'll have a coach lead one way or the other. You go tap, boom, tap, push, tap, cross, tap, whatever. There's 4 different moves. You come up with either the right hand or the left hand. You go tap between your legs twice, and then they will lean one way or the other. You react to it with 2 steps, and then jump shots. Alright, next one we got is 21 by 3 jumps. Just a whole bunch of jumping. Going on. Alright, that's a song. But yes, jump as high as you can off the right leg, off the left leg, and off both legs. Make sure that you jump and reach with the opposite hand. Unless you jump with 2 feet, then reach with both hands. Alright, that is 21 by 3 jumps. It's 63 jumps overall. So hopefully we're just jumping, trying to dunk, trying to reach, trying to do whatever. If you can dunk during that drill. I don't know how many dunkers that we have. At least 3, right? Declan, who else can dunk? Maybe just Declan. Okay, moving on to the last one. We got quick ball touches. Gotta jump with the right, left, both hands, but you jump off both feet each and every single time. You go 21 jumps and then you switch. If you have a third person in your group, they go scissor dribbles. So let's make sure that we understand everything. This is me reminding you. So let's take care of business. But who's been taking care of business on this end of things? Anyone? You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. All right, so this is who's posting work. We got split jumps right there. Joey splits. We got Taz right there. Joey really struggling with that push-up right there, but nice haircut. I see no steals, no blocks for Keenan and Declan Love. Nice job with the push-ups. I see you guys with the tap series as well. Threes in 3 minutes. Nice job. Did you guys make your threes in 3 minutes? What's up, Weston? I see you, Weston Chambers. West Chambers. Whatever you want to be called. It doesn't matter. All right. We got our story of the day. Watch it. The only courage that matters is the kind that gets you from one moment to the next. That was cute. The only courage that matters is the kind that gets you from one moment to the next. Yo, life for a lot of people is tough. I'm not just talking about like the refugees and like the starving people of the world. I'm talking about like for anyone, man, because like mental health is such a big thing because some people, their minds literally can't handle it. That's why we're here playing sports, is that we're trying to strengthen our minds in ways. We're trying to put ourselves through like issues. And when your parents like save you from those issues over and over and over again, they're like, I'm taking my boy, he didn't get the playing time. It's like, dude, let your kid go through something so that when he gets older, he can handle stuff. But with that said, it's hard to handle life, even if like you have the strongest mind. And there will come a time, probably for most of you guys when you're 13, where you'll feel like you can't go on. You'll feel like you can't even wake up to go to school. You'll feel like you can't like move. And I have that. I have those feelings. All right. And you just got to just go. All right. And it says the only courage that matters is the type of courage that gets you from one moment to the next. Because as long as you keep moving forward, you've done all that you can. All right? Failure and success, you know, we've talked about those. And there's like, neither one really matters, right? They're all relative. Failure and success, right? At least the typical ways of thinking about it. All right? Failure is oftentimes seen as a loss. Like, we had less points than the other team. And I've talked to coaches who they're like 45 years old and they don't understand that. Look, if you lose to, let's say, a team that's twice as good as you, but you lose to them by just a little bit, it's not a moral loss, it's a legit win. And but this is the one that they do understand, I think that they understand this way. If you beat a team that's 2 times worse than you by only 1, that counts as a loss. They usually see that one, but they don't see the other one. And some coaches can't see either one. Some kids can't see either one. Guys, success means that you worked your hardest and that you prepared and that you gave your all. That's it. And failure means when you didn't do those things. All right, there's before, there's during, and there's after. And you can be successful or a failure in either one of those things. So the before is, did you prepare? Were you successful in your preparation? Did you study for the test? Did you shoot enough shots? I don't care if you won. I don't care if you lost. I'm just talking about, did you prepare? Because there's 3 chances to fail and to succeed. All right. And then during the game, did you give maximum effort and maximum focus? All right. If you prepared your butt off and you didn't even have to focus, well, then you still failed because you didn't focus. All right. Even if you didn't prepare, but you tried your hardest in the game, at least you got one of the 3. And then afterwards, did you fail or did you succeed? And I think that that's holding on and letting go. Okay. I think that that's, how did you handle it? After the loss, did you try to beat up the other team? After the loss, did you like cry for too long? Remember, I give you 5 minutes. After the loss, after the win, did you gloat? That's not good. After the win, did you not go out and work harder because you're already the best? That's not good. After the loss, did you go out there and say, dude, I got to get better? Well, that's a win. After the win, you won by 50 and you're like, nah, I got to get up more shots. I got to get even better. Or maybe you're hyped, I don't know. But you go work out again. Yes, that's a win. So you can win 3 times for every single moment of your life. All right? And like I said before, like that story said, all right, The only courage that matters isn't the courage to like, let me get the last second shot down. Let me play against this guy who's 8 feet tall. That's all courageous, right? But the only courage that matters is what transitions you between these three to repeat it again. Are you ready to go again? Because even if you do really, really well, it's going to be hard to go back out there again, because now people are going to expect you to do well. You're going to have expectations. You're going to have responsibilities. The team's going to be like, well, you're the man now. Go ahead and do it again. And you're going to be like, that's a lot of pressure. I already did it last game. And of course, if you do badly, it's like, well, maybe if I do bad again, I won't get the playing time. Maybe if I do bad, I won't get that ice cream that I want after the game because my parents don't want to give it to me, right? You're going to have all this other kinds of pressures. You're going to be scared to go out there because it was embarrassing, right? The only courage that matters is putting yourself in that position to go through it again, because if you don't, you won't even have a chance. You won't even have a chance to fail or succeed at each step if you don't actually go out there. So that's the story of the day. The only courage that matters is the courage that gets you from one moment to the next. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Let's check our trivia question today. Now, the trivia has been totally hard lately. I like to apologize for the trivia stuff being so hard, but here's a trivia question today. The trivia question is, between what 2 years did the NBA use a coin flip between the worst teams in each conference to determine who would obtain the first overall draft pick? Again, that would be between what 2 years? Was it like 1990 to 1992? You know, like between what 2 years? Was it from 1900 to 2000? Was it 100 years? Like that. Between what 2 years did the NBA use the coin flip of a coin, to determine between the worst teams in each conference? So I think that there were two conferences, the Eastern and Western Conference, and they used a coin flip. This is famously a coin flip between, I think, the Bulls and some other team. No, I'm sorry. It was the Lakers and some other team. Lakers and the Bulls. And the Lakers won the coin flip to get Magic Johnson. Crazy. All right. There was an answer right there. Who was first? I got Lawrence Maxon first, so that's Austin first. They both wrote the same answer, and that would be it. I believe it's 1966 through 1984. Is that what I got? That's what I got. Maxon got it. Awesome, by just a little bit. Just beat out Kieran and Declan and company. But great job, you guys. That is when it started, and I mean, that's kind of weird that they use a literal coin flip. Now, it stopped after that, and they did an early lottery system, then they did a weighted lottery system since. But the history of the NBA draft it's very, very weird and very, very interesting, because they were just playing with ideas. I think that they have it right now, and it's pretty good to stop teams from tanking. And everything else that might go on, like some cheating, like backdoor dealing, but it's a pretty good system right now. Anyways, the last thing that we're gonna talk about is what are we doing in each location. We got Aurora finally back tonight. Make sure you guys sign up for that. The Aurora gyms are finally back. Yo, listen. Lawrence and I, mostly Lawrence, are really, really trying to get the gym time working, but it's hard. It is hard in Aurora. We write them 5,000 years before the actual workout, and they get back to us and they're like, yes, you may have the gym on the 3rd of January. But they said it in February, and we're like, what? And they go, now give us the money. And they go, we can't take the gym by doing that. How do you expect us to use the gym time? And they're like, do you have a time machine? Do you have a time machine, sir? Sir, get out the line if you don't have a time machine. And we're like, really? So, Aurora, we apologize that we haven't had the workouts, but now we are back. We are ready to go. Just know it wasn't my fault. It wasn't Lawrence's fault either, but we are trying hard. So make sure you guys work your butts off. You guys are in the tournament as well with the Rev Up guys. All right, in the 7th grade division. We try to get you guys in the 8th grade division, but our signals got crossed. And even JA wanted to be in the lower division, but it's okay. But so we're not going to play each other again. I mean, we got to just play one day, dude, so we can show y'all what's up. whether we win or lose. I don't know. All right, but anyways, let's talk about the other places we got. We got Broomfield. Broomfield, what's going on in Broomfield? We got our workout tonight, and we have Coach Ryan helping us out tonight in Broomfield. All right, we have a lot of new players coming up here, so make sure that you guys sign up for those games so you guys don't get phased out. Because let's say, how many more spots do we have left? I'm going to mention it again tonight, but we have for the games. Biggest one is the 5th and 6th graders. You guys have 9 signed up, so there's three more spots. The lowest one, the ones that we need spots, we need at the 8 o'clock 4th, 5th game. We need one more spot. And 1st and 3rd graders out there, we need one more for the 11 o'clock spot. So 1st and 3rd graders, you know what I want. Especially you Aurora guys that used to help us out too for that team. Come on over. We need you, baby. All right. Moving on to Centennial. Centennial, man. Okay. What I said earlier about Aurora not giving us gyms until a month later. Thank you for at least giving us gyms. Okay, I've asked Centennial for gyms forever, and it has been impossible. I put in over 100 different days. Can you give us one? I literally said, can you give us one day? Over the last 2 years, they've given me none. It's been denied every single time, and I'm like, well, I'm kind of like the coach from the Toronto Raptors. It's like, yo, if I had no chance, just tell me I had no chance, so I don't show up. I mean, just tell me I can't get the gym in Centennial. But I'm going to start with going through the Parker Fieldhouse. That's a little bit more expensive, but it's possible, I think. I just put in a request to them, but we're going to start building that up because that's where our coach Ryan Matthews is there. So we want to start building it up next to him and start getting people in there. And we're also, that's the last place that I need gym locations for our league games as well. We have some teams that want to play there. I'm trying to get the gym times. So once we do, it'll be exciting. And then the last location is our Denver location. Now this one's pretty easy to get gym time, but it's hard to get players to show up. We will get this going eventually as well. All right. As for Denver, it is the center location. This will be the location where we have our tournaments, and we're even going to have the finals, or the quarterfinals and semifinals and the finals for our our adult tournament with a $2,000 prize that will be centered in Denver for the finals weekend. That won't come until April. I'll start advertising it next week. I'll talk more about it in depth next week as well. But we're gonna get posters for it, start sending it out. It's gonna be really, really cool and fun. Anyways, that's all that I had on that stuff, and let's finish up with, again, the quote of the day. Don't forget, the quote of the day is work beyond what's demanded. All right, guys, anyone showing up tonight, make sure you guys work your butts off. All right, work your butts off, and really, really stay focused. Push everyone to go. I'm going to try my best to just go. Just flat out go. I'm going to act like you guys are all pros and we're just going to go. Not that I think that you guys can do it, but because I want you guys to aspire to that, and I want to see where you guys are at. So this is like your test among tests. Can you guys keep up with the pace today? Can you guys keep up with the pace today? That's the goal, at least. I don't know what's going to happen. I guess we'll see. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Reese's. Pieces, y'all.